Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Melissa. Thank you guys so much for joining me. If this is your first time here, I do hope that you will subscribe to my channel. And if you haven't entered my Thankful For You giveaway, be sure that you get entered into that. I will put a link right up here with the video that you can see the products in it, and a link down below where you can get entered. So do that after you watch this video. I don't know when this is going up, because I'm pre-filming some things because we're going on a trip. We may be on the trip right now. Filming this before Thanksgiving, it's probably going to be up sometime in December, I would guess. So today I am doing, did I even say that already? I'm doing a tag video. So I have been watching Lacy from Spooky Lips and Fat Hips, and I found this tag she did. It's actually from February, but it is so fun. And I decided I wanted to do it because it is a really fun tag. It is the makeup mess tag. So I'll link her video and her channel down below if you want to check hers out too. But it is 15 questions that are kind of like all about the mess of makeup. So that's what we're doing today. So question number 1 is, how often do you wash your makeup brushes and sponges? So that's like 2 questions. How often do I think I wash them? Or how often do I actually wash them? So I probably actually wash them like every 3 or 4 weeks. That is awful. But I do have a lot, so I can rotate. But my makeup sponge is actually about every 2 days, because I just keep, I wash them with Paul Mitchell Tea Tree soap bar, and I just keep that in a soap dish by my sink, and I just wash it pretty much every other morning. I do not like when my makeup sponge gets hard from the makeup that sat on it. That kind of grosses me out. I mean, like my eye brushes, yikes. I do use, every time I use my eye makeup brushes, I use my Ulta color switch pan. So I do get the color off of them between uses because I use a ton of colorful shadows, so I have to, otherwise my eye makeup would look ridiculous. But I don't wash them as often as I should. Like in my head, I think I wash them every week, but time really goes by way faster than that, and I don't wash them that often. That's awful. That's awful. Don't do that. How do you organize your makeup collection? Well, that's a good question. So I've got, I mean, like I have some of my palettes back here, but they really don't all fit here anymore. So if you've been with me this year, this is the year I started my YouTube channel, you know that I've purchased some eyeshadow palettes. So they no longer fit in there, so they end up like in a drawer or on the desk. Yeah. I'm not going to go through full organization because I actually think I want to do a video organizing some of my makeup things, because I am moving around a lot in this video, okay? Bear with me. But then I also have, like you guys have probably seen this, I just have some containers sitting on my desk. Like these are my lippies that I'm currently using, different lash kind of stuff that I'm using, my setting sprays. I've got some different kind of brush holders. So like here are some of my brushes in this wooden container. And then I use some of these Bath and Body Works candle things to hold some of my brushes. And my front main drawer has got like powders, like blushes, powders, highlighters. And then hang on, let me get up. In here, like these are all, I keep all my liners that I use a lot in there. I keep mascaras. So I do actually have a bit of organization within here, but then also not organization. This has got like some of my eye primers, so my glitter glue, eyeshadow primer, I don't know, another primer, just little things I use, my multitasker, some tweezers. That's not organized at all. And then everything else is pretty much thrown in there. But when I first got this desk, I didn't have as much makeup as I have now, so it wasn't so disorganized. I need to reorganize it again and pull out products that I'm not using. I'm going to have a video that's going to explain a little more into how my next year is going to be with makeup coming up. and I'll talk a little bit more about some organization will go into that video, but I'm not super organized right now. All right, the next question is, do you put makeup products away after you are done using them or leave them out for tomorrow? Okay, let's take a look. Did you see? Did you see? All right. Let me move my chair so you can see a little better here what my desk looks like. That is a mess, guys. That is what we call a mess. Right there. I'm usually sitting in front of it so you can't see it. I try to sit myself so that you can't see my big old mess behind me. It's not always that messy, but I definitely have been just kind of like, I've had so much makeup I've been playing with that I've just kind of been keeping stuff on my desk instead of putting it back, and then I don't have enough room for things up here to put them. So I need to take out the palettes I'm not using. Like, I don't use these Urban Decay Naked ones, but I'm not going to declutter them, so I just need to get rid of those so I can put my palettes that I'm using up here. That's another thing I need to organize for the new year. All right, next question. So we're not putting stuff away. We're not putting things away. All right, do loose or pressed powders? I use both. I like loose powders for under my eye and pressed powders for my face, currently. Do you ever fall asleep without taking your makeup off? I would like to say no, but I'm going to be honest. In the winter, I don't have as much energy as I do during the summer. I don't think I'm the only person like that. And a lot of the times, you know, with getting the kids ready for bed and all that stuff, I just am so tired. I lay down in bed thinking I'm going to watch TV for half an hour and then go take my makeup off. And then I'm too tired to get up and take it off. And I need to stop that because I've definitely noticed some breakouts since then. No more than like twice a week has been kind of common the past couple weeks. But that's uncommon for me. I typically wash my face off every night, but I always take my eye makeup off. I do not like to sleep in eye makeup, and then I put eye cream on even if I don't take the rest of my makeup off, because dry eyes is disaster, wrinkly, crinkly eyes, and I can't take that. So, where was I going with that? So yeah, I need to be better about that because I hate the feeling of waking up with makeup on. I hate it. What makeup rules do you like to break? Do I break any makeup rules? I'm gonna have to think about that one. I mean, I'm sure I do. That's a tough one. I don't know that I could think of it offhand, but I'm sure I do break makeup rules. I'm no rule follower over here. All right, we're moving on to the next one because I can't think about that right now. Will you use a product even if it is cracked or broken? Yes. Right? This channel, we're about saving money, and throwing something out because it's cracked or broken is a waste of money. I will use any product if it's cracked or broken. I've had, you know, like highlighters that are cracked or broken. My concealer right now is broken. Yeah, I use anything if it's cracked or broken, as long as it's, I mean, if I can still close it up and it's not dried out and unusable, I will use it. How do you feel about sharing makeup? No, 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 no. Gross, gross, gross. I think a couple times my sister has used my makeup in a pinch, but that, no. How do you feel about buying or trading used makeup? No, no, I probably wouldn't. No, I don't think so. No. How often do you declutter your makeup? Nope. That's not true. I did declutter on different areas of my makeup this year, and I was actually going to do another declutter coming up. However, but I don't declutter eyeshadow palettes. I will not declutter eyeshadow palettes. I have a love for eyeshadow, and I'm fine keeping my palettes, even if I have palettes I do not use right now. Even if I have palettes that are expired. I I don't declutter them. Maybe I will in the future if I end up with like so many, but I don't feel like my palette collection is excessive. But you might. So I was going to do another declutter, but I've changed some things about what I'm doing this coming year, so that's all coming. But I did do a declutter on pretty much everything this year, and I did get rid of quite a bit of stuff, but that was the first time I've ever sat down and done a thoughtful declutter. And it was because I had a makeup channel, and that's something a lot of makeup channels do, so I did one. And it was nice to get rid of stuff that I haven't used in so long, or that was, you know, old and I'm not going to use it anyway. And it was kind of good to see what my collection entailed, because I had a lot more than I thought I had, and just to be aware of that, which I think a declutter, even if whether you're doing a declutter or taking inventory of your makeup collection, I think it's good to be aware of how much you actually own, because a lot of the times I think we have more than we think we do. I don't think I've been saying the number. Number 12, do you use fingers to apply makeup? I do. I guess I really only use my fingers to put my foundation on before I use my beauty blender. Well, I use it to apply shimmery shades sometimes. But other than that, I guess I don't really use eyeshadow primer. I use it for eyeshadow primer. That's pretty much all. I use a brush or beauty blender for everything else. What products, if any, do you hoard in your purse, bag, or backpack? Lipstick, lip gloss, and lip gloss. I always have got, I'll like go into that inside pocket of my purse and there'll be like 7 lipsticks or lip glosses. So for sure that. You gotta have the right color for the right time, right? I actually don't do it purposefully. I'll just like grab one when I'm leaving, so I make sure I have one and forget that I already have 5 other ones in my purse. What is your least favorite step in your makeup routine? Do you know what it is? It is my brows. It's not that I dislike doing them, but it's like, so I always put my face on first. And you know, I take my time for that. Take my time. I do it pretty quickly, but I don't mind doing it. And then I have my brows. I do my brows before my eyeshadow, but I really want to get to my eyeshadow because that's my fun part of my makeup routine. So I'm like, oh my gosh, now I got to do my brows. So they are just the step that is between like already spending time on stuff to blocking me from getting to my eyeshadow routine. So it is definitely my brows. And then the last question is, what is your worst makeup memory? I don't have a lot of horrible makeup memories, but I would definitely say it is my junior high makeup face. My junior high makeup aesthetic. It was like a time where people were starting to use, girls were starting to use makeup and I wanted to use makeup. And for some reason I thought I needed to use like the darkest eyeliner all over my eye. But let's be honest, I had no idea what I was doing. But looking back, I'm kind of excited that now I have the skills to teach my daughter how to use makeup appropriately for her age. So yeah, but definitely way too much eyeliner when I was in junior high. Alright, so those are all of the questions from the makeup mess tag. So she did not tag me in her video. She does not know who I am, but I am, but she did tag anyone who wants to do it, and this is such a fun video. I am tagging anyone who wants to do it, but please let me know down below if you are doing it, because I would love to see your video as well and see what your answers are to this, because it is just such a fun video. So thank you, Lacy, for creating this tag. I think it was super creative and very fun to do. I hope you enjoyed it. I would love to hear your answers as well. Don't be too grossed out by my brush cleaning. Non-brush cleaning. Yeah. I do hope that you will subscribe before you leave. Give this video a thumbs up. Put put your notifications bell on, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!